Hey Sam. I'm really excited for today's lesson. We're going to learn the word
seit.
Hi Alex. That sounds interesting. What does mean?
Seit.
primarily means since or for when talking about time. It indicates when something started and is still ongoing. The most common usage is in phrases like I have lived here since 2010 or I have known her for 5 years.
So, is there anything I should watch out for with this word?
Yes, actually.
Seit.
Can sometimes be confused with,
Seitdem.
which means since then. They are similar but used differently in sentences.
Okay, got it. How do I use
seit,
in a sentence?
Great question. In the present tense, you might say,
Ich bin hier seit 2010.
which means I have been here since 2010. If you want to form the past tense, you could say,
Ich war hier seit 2010. Präteritum. Perfekt.
you would say,
Ich bin hier seit 2010 gewesen.
and if you want to give a command, you might say,
Sei ruhig.
meaning be quiet.
That sounds straightforward.
Yes, and remember that
Seit.
is often followed by a specific time frame or duration.
Where does the word
seit,
come from?
It has its roots in Old High German, where it was used similarly to indicate time. Over the centuries, it has evolved but kept its core meaning related to time.
That's really interesting. I love learning about the history of words.
Me too. It helps us understand how language evolves.
Can you break down?
seit,
For me.
Sure.
Seit.
Is a standalone word that we typically don't split into parts. However, you can think of it as a time marker in German, similar to a clock that indicates when something began.
That makes sense.
If you think of it like a Lego block, it's one complete piece that helps build sentences about time.
Are there similar words to
seit,
Yes. For example, you have,
Seitdem.
which means since then. Then, there's,
Seitwärts.
meaning towards the past. You can also think of,
Seitens.
which means on the part of. If we look at the prefix seit, you can find other words like,
Seitlich.
meaning sideways.
wow, that's a lot.
Absolutely. Other examples include,
Seitensprung.
which means an affair, and
Seitenscheitel.
meaning side parting in hair.
Can you give me some real-life situations where I might use
seit,
Definitely. Imagine you're at work. You could say,
Ich arbeite hier seit 3 Jahren.
which means I have been working here for 3 years.
Okay, let me try.
ich arbeite hier seit 2 Jahren.
Perfect. Now, another situation could be at a family gathering. You might say,
Ich kenne ihn seit meiner Kindheit.
meaning I have known him since my childhood.
Ich kenne ihn seit meiner Jugend.
Excellent. Finally, if you're traveling, you could say,
Ich bin seit einer Woche hier.
translating to, I have been here for a week.
Ich bin seit 2 Tagen hier.
Great job. Now, let's think about the gender of.
Seit.
It's actually not a noun, so it doesn't have a gender. But if you think of time-related nouns, like
Die Zeit.
you might remember that feminine nouns often end in.
Got it.
And for gender memory hints, imagine a clock, which is often associated with time.
What about usage notes for
Seit,
Good point.
Seit.
Is usually informal, used in everyday conversations. Common phrases include
Seit kurzem.
meaning for a short time, or
Seit langem.
meaning for a long time. Just be careful not to mix it up with
Vor.
which means before.
That's helpful.
Now, let's practice some example sentences. You can say,
Ich bin seit gestern müde.
which translates to I have been tired since yesterday.
ich bin seit heute glücklich.
Means I have been happy since today, right?
Exactly. Another one could be
Lebt seit einem Jahr hier.
meaning he has lived here for a year.
What about
Wir sind seit 3 Jahren verheiratet.
Perfect. That means we have been married for 3 years. Time for a quick recall check, Sam. What does
Seit.
mean in English?
it means since or for?
Correct. Can you give me an example sentence using
Seit.
Ich arbeite hier seit einem Jahr.
Great. What's the past form of saying I have been here since 2010?
Ich war hier seit 2010.
Right again. Now, what's a similar word to
Seit.
Seitdem.
yes? Last question, does
Seit.
have a gender?
No, it doesn't because it's not a noun.
Awesome job today, Sam. The key takeaway is that
Seit.
is a vital word for expressing time in German.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this lesson.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and you'll get even better.